everyone can relate to that in some way. I think I've always been very grounded in.
When you are, have you had any personal experience from a mental health point of view in sports?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're comfortable sharing,
Yeah, of course.
we'd love to understand your journey through your own
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, look, I think mental health for my own family and in my experience from growing up and from seeing just the impacts of different events, I suppose, throughout my life that are really shared experiences with many people around me. It's, I said it's the common thread through everything that we do, and nobody that you sit down with and you mention mental health or relationship challenges or, a sense of belonging or loneliness. If you mention any of these things, everyone can relate to that in some way. I think I've always been very grounded in, I was adamant about, I know we're bringing up sports and the gym and whatnot and athleticism and how important that has been for me in my life, but that is what has always really grounded me, and I think given me some of the confidence to kind of rise above some of the BS a little bit that you can kind of face in day-to-day business world or throughout, I think, just living in this society and what you have to kind of be faced with through all of that. But I think, I was always pretty decent at sports, so for me it was like a challenge, yes, but it was, as I said, more of a sense of belonging with others and alongside others. But not all of us are into sports, for example, so you might be very into art or you might be very into fishing or something, any given hobby, and finding those people around you in that is so incredibly important. And in the work that I do now, those conversations they're not just every day, they're every hour, every minute around how are people doing mentally, or how do we support them and how do we get them into community more, which is the area that I work in. And that's just the common thread, is finding commonalities with people and sitting down and not being kind of scared of opening up a conversation with a stranger and going, actually we have a lot more in common than we would have known had we not met each other here today. So whatever it is that somebody is interested in, I think that there's such a mind-body connection that can't be overlooked. And that's why that to me is so grounding, and that's what, those around me really find as well is so helpful there.
Lovely. I think it's pause because it's got darker.
No.
To get the ISO off, so that you don't.
It's very dark.
Gone darker. Yeah.
I was more worried about the sound.